Hey, what's up you guys? So we are going to be doing a little bit more of like a chill video today because I feel like my channel lately has been very, just a lot to swallow, I guess. I've been pushing a ton of information out at you guys lately and I don't know, I just kind of want to do a little bit more of a chill video today. I have been asked this question pretty frequently and that question is, what cosmetics do I not DIY? So as you guys know, I make my own homemade skincare products and I teach you guys how to make homemade skincare products, and I also sell my own homemade skincare products. So a lot of people are wondering, what do I not make and why do I choose not to make it? Well, we'll be talking about that today. So the first thing that I don't make for myself specifically is shampoo. I have done videos in the past here on my channel on how to make homemade shampoo, so I do know how to make it and I do really like it. But the reason I don't make my own is, well, I have bleach blonde hair. This is not my natural color. Naturally, my hair is like a dirty blonde if you're wondering, but so I bleach my hair and I also have well water. So my hair is really prone to turning orange. So I use purple shampoo, which helps eliminate the brassiness, and I can't DIY that. That's why I use store-bought shampoo. So that's why I don't make my own shampoo. Another thing I don't make homemade is hair conditioner. And honestly, this just comes down to laziness. I'm pretty busy. Obviously, I feel like I talk about that a lot on my channel, but between my Etsy shop and my YouTube channel, I'm always making cosmetics. And sometimes I just, need time for myself and need to like not make a cosmetic. So I kind of just choose not to make homemade conditioner just out of pure laziness because I don't feel like making it. I also use a crap ton of conditioner on my hair, and I feel like if I made my own homemade conditioner, I'd be like making it all the time. I mean, personally, I actually really prefer my homemade conditioner, and I should probably just quit being lazy and just start making it for myself because it works really nicely. So the next thing is pore strips. So the reason I don't make homemade pore strips is I just don't think they work as well. They do work. I did a video like 2 years ago on how to make homemade pore strips, and some of those recipes were actually really nice. But honestly, they just work better from the store. It's a little bit of laziness mixed in, and also sometimes it's just nice to buy something from the store instead of making it. I'm sure you guys can relate, especially for all you skincare junkies who are just constantly buying skincare products. It's just nice to buy a product, go home and use it. And it's nice even for me who make my own products. It's just nice to try something someone else made. And like I said, the pore strips bought at the store just work so much better. If you have a pore strip recipe that works really good, leave it down in the comments and I'll give it a try. This kind of goes hand in hand with the pore strips, but I also purchase my peel-off face masks. I don't typically like homemade peel-off face mask recipes. I don't think they work as well, and I just really enjoy a good peel-off face mask every once in a while. It's really nice just to like, it's just satisfying to peel it off. So that's why I purchase them and I don't make them myself. Another thing I don't make myself is nail polish. Obviously, I typically focus on skincare products, so making a homemade nail polish is not anything I've ever really like wanted to do. But yeah, if you're wondering, I purchased my own nail polish. I really like Essie, same color all the time. If you watch my videos, my nails are always the same color. The next thing that I don't DIY, actually it's like a whole section of things, makeup. Now, I would love to get into homemade makeup at some point, but I'm still just focusing on the skincare and trying to master that. I'm always learning more about making homemade skincare products, and I just don't think I'm ready to move on to makeup, but it is something I would love to be able to make. But I feel like making homemade makeup, it's like a whole other section of ingredients. Like most skincare ingredients are interchangeable, and most products I can use like similar ingredients, but for making homemade makeup, I would have to like buy so many new ingredients that I've never used before. So it's sort of just a whole new field that I would love to, experience sometime, but it's just not anything I'm ready to do yet. But you never know what the future will bring. But I do actually purchase a lot of my makeup from somebody who makes it homemade. The shop is called Little Stuff For You. It's over on Etsy. I will link that shop down below. She has a lot of great products. I have made a few things homemade with makeup that actually does work pretty well. I've made some homemade eyeshadows that work pretty well, but it's not really something I really have time for. It's not really something I know too much about. So I focus on the skincare, not the makeup aspect. And sometimes it's just really nice to just go to the store, buy a bunch of makeup, go home, slap it on your face, see what you like, see what you don't like. It's just nice to just go out and buy some products sometimes. Because like I said, I'm always making my own stuff, so it's nice just to buy something else someone else made and slap it on my face. Another group of like products that I don't make are hair care products. Obviously, I did say I do know how to make shampoo and conditioner, but when it comes to all the other hair care products, I've never really experimented with. It is something that I'm thinking about getting into very soon, hopefully. I have gotten a lot of suggestions to make like leave-in hair conditioners or like deep conditioners or stuff like that, and it is something I want to get more into because I feel like I would be able to do it. I have a lot of the ingredients for it, so it is something that maybe you'll possibly see sometime in the future, but I typically don't make them for myself. But the main reason is because I don't really use many hair care products. I use shampoo, conditioner, dry shampoo, and that's about it. Every once in a while I might wear some hairspray if like I'm going to like a special event, which that never happens. I do use heat protectant sometimes when I actually remember. Heat protectant is really important, but we're not going to go into that. I just fail at remembering to put it on. And I do buy my heat protectants. I've never looked into how to make homemade heat protectants. If you have a recipe for that, let me know. Put it in the comments below. But other than that, I don't really use any hair care products. So that's why I don't make them myself. But like I said, who knows? Maybe I will in the future. Another thing I don't DIY, and I don't really recommend anybody to DIY, is sunscreen. The reason why is because there's no actually like accurate way to test homemade sunscreen. Obviously, if you have the money to send it off to a facility to get tested, you can do it that way, but what's the point after that? Because then you're just losing money, so you might as well just buy it from the store. But it's not something that's recommended to DIY, but you know, live your own life. If you make your own sunscreen and you feel like it works, you know, that's your own choice. Do what you want. But I personally am not going to share a DIY sunscreen recipe on here and it failed for somebody else and get blamed for it, or me make it for myself and me, you know, come home with a raging sunburn, because, you know, I don't want to risk that. So I just purchased my own sunscreen, and it's not something I ever plan on making, and it's not something I recommend making. So one last thing that I don't DIY, but I would love to, and I don't know why I've never tried it. So it's definitely something on my list of things to DIY, and that is chapstick. So just a little, you know, background story about me. I used to have an addiction to chapstick. Like, I am not kidding. I literally was addicted to it. I had so many tubes of Blistex. I think I bought like 3, 4, 5 at a time. I don't remember. I was in high school, didn't have too much money. So I just bought as many as I possibly could, or as many as I could talk my mom into buying me. And I'd keep them in my side table drawer. I'd keep one in my pocket all the time. I literally had a bruise on my leg because I kept my chapstick in it all the time. And I used to work at Dairy Queen, and I would lean up against the counter as I was taking orders, and I had a bruise permanently. It was always there on my leg because I kept my chapstick there. But yeah, I'm not even kidding. I was so addicted to chapstick. Once I had like used up a tube and there was still that little bit on the bottom, I would keep it just in case I lost my like main chapstick and I didn't have any, so I could like dig it out of the bottom. So I had like 10 empty like Blistex chapstick tubes that I just hoarded in my room because of my addiction. Then one day I was like, you know what? I'm quitting this cold turkey, quit putting on chapstick, and my addiction was over. But then, years later, I got Invisalign. And I'm not kidding, this Invisalign makes my lips so chapped. So I relapsed on my addiction of chapstick. And now we're using Burt's Bees. So hopefully once I'm done with Invisalign, I won't have this addiction anymore. So I know we got a little off topic, but I mean, that brings me to the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. So I just got done recording this, and I walked away, walked in my bedroom, looked to the side, and remembered something else I don't DIY. Perfume. Again, this is kind of more like I'm lazy mixed with aesthetic mixed with I just want to buy something from somebody else that someone else made every once in a while. My favorite perfume is actually the Ari perfume. I just love the aesthetic of like the bottle and the little pom-pom. It's just freaking so adorable. So that is like a big reason I like to purchase perfumes. I just love the packaging and just how it looks on my dresser in my room. And I don't know about you, but when I make a homemade like perfume, I feel like it's more like a body spray or body mist. The smell smells amazing, but it doesn't last like super long like a perfume does. Typically the body sprays I do make, they're more targeted towards aromatherapy. Like I'll make a night spray or a eucalyptus spray or just some citrusy smells, because citrus like is really uplifting to me. So if I make any type of body spray, it's typically targeted towards aromatherapy. But when it comes to perfumes that I put on my body and I want to last like the majority of the day, I will buy those perfumes. But yeah, so that's just another thing that I forgot to write down that I remembered. as soon as I was done recording. Those are the things I don't DIY and why I don't DIY them. Not too many people asked for this video, but I kind of just needed a chill video today, and I just feel like I've been like throwing a lot of information at you guys lately, and I just sort of just wanted to make something more chill today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any suggestions for any future videos you would like to see. Like I say in every video, I have a Patreon. Go over there if you want to check it out. You'll have early access to videos and a few other awesome things, so go check it out. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. Also, like I said at the beginning of this video, I do sell homemade skincare products. I'll link my shop up here, and I'll link it down in the description box if you guys want to check that out. So I hope you guys have a great week, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye!
I'm stuck in the motions. I've been consumed by the wrath of time, like I'm shy.